I've got a huge update for you for how things are going here on the Coral Princess. To be honest, we were concerned, and turns out we were concerned for good reason. So let's go ahead and get started. Hi there, this is Allison with Let's Go Travel Tips. Right now it is late at night on the evening of March 6th. So this video is for you on March 7th of 2025. I want you to know the date so that you can stay up to date with what you need to know. If you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, please hit that subscribe button. And if you appreciate my updates, please give this video a thumbs up. So I want to bring you up to date on everything that is going on board the Coral Princess. Now, let me tell you the whole story here, how it kind of unfolded and what we've been thinking the last few days as we've been noticing how things have been going. So first off, we were at dinner this evening. We have 5 p.m. dining time, and sitting there enjoying our dinner. Not very far into dinner, the captain comes over the loudspeaker, that goes everywhere on the ship, all the public areas, to let everyone know that we are at code red level for the norovirus that is on the Coral Princess right now.
If you have any questions regarding this health advisory, please contact the medical center. Thank you for cooperation and your kind attention. Once again, apologies to go through all the circles. However, please do understand the importance of following the regulations and these suggestions and precautions to take to prevent the spreading of the illness. Thank you.
He said this is due to the number of guests who have reported to medical with gastrointestinal issues. When you have those gastrointestinal issues, it's, like your basically diarrhea, vomiting, things like this, and it is due to a virus. And so he wanted to make sure that everyone knew that we are at that level, because that level dictates certain protocols that the crew have to follow, and it involves the passengers need to know what's going on, as well as to fastidiously wash their hands. So the whole time that we have been here on the Coral Princess, every day up outside of the buffet at each station, one of the crew members has been there asking everyone to please wash their hands as they pass by on their way to the buffet. They've got a nice 3 sink area set up there that you can easily wash your hands before you go into the buffet. Well, I would say probably 90% of the people, and this is the times that we've been in the buffet. So this covers pretty much most times of the day throughout the course of this 16-day cruise. We have been up in, close to the buffet area to see what happened. 90% of the guests just walk by and don't wash their hands. And so seeing this, Gwen and I have been a little bit worried. I want to tell you about the precautions that we are taking. Well, if you've been following me along here, you know that before we left on this cruise, they had norovirus on board the Coral Princess, and I was a little bit worried about it. And so we brought with us gloves, and we bought these just on Amazon. We'll have them linked below. They're not expensive. They're handy dandy, and we have actually been using these in the buffet. So when we go up there, and one day I forgot them, and actually just after I washed my hands, dried them, I got a couple of more paper towels there from the hand washing station, and used those to hold on to the serving spoons there in the buffet, the utensils that you use. And so it's really handy. You just slide them on your hand, and then it's really important, though, it's easier to do if you have 2 on, but make sure that when you take them off, you do it so that you don't get any germs that are on the gloves on your hands. So you turn it inside out, and be careful how you touch it, just so that you do that. But this, I think it's really important, because you don't want to get anything on you. We haven't been touching the salt and pepper shakers anywhere. I've been trying to be careful not to put our hands on tables and places as we go up and down the steps in the theater. Hold on if you need to hold on. If you don't need to touch a rail, don't touch the rail. Just kind of think of all the things so that you can be extra conscientious and not touch things that you don't have to. If you are going to be going up and down the stairs and you know that you need to touch those railings, just take gloves with you, or take little paper towels with you, just so that you're not touching those surfaces. I hope this helps a a little bit. And you know what? I'm going to keep doing this on cruises. Even if they're not reporting the norovirus on the ship that I'm going to go on, I'm going to take gloves and use them in the buffet, because it really just helps cut down on transmission of a lot of germs. And then we have noticed here and there, and getting to be a little bit more so, some of the tables out in the hall next to cabin doors for people who are quarantined. They have that so that the people in the cabin can set things on it that they need taken away, and when the crew members bring any food, anything that they need, they can set it on the table there for them. And as we saw those popping up, we were worried a little bit, but truly we've been really hopeful that it wouldn't reach this point. So we still have 2 sea days left. We still have all day Friday and all day Saturday, and we disembark early on Sunday morning. So we are hoping and praying that we stay healthy, that everyone in our group stays healthy and is able to get home safely as they're planning to, whether they're traveling on Sunday or disembarkation day or whatever it is. And so I thought it was really interesting. And the thing that I want to really reiterate with this is, number one, we all like to keep up to date with what is going on the cruise ships. So I think that's really important. Number two, if you are embarking on the Coral Princess on the next sailing, which by the way is another transit of the Panama Canal, full transit. So the ship is going to turn around on Sunday and head back on another cruise back to Los Angeles. So with that happening, let us know if you happen to be booked on that cruise, if you receive any communication from Princess letting you know that they are going to have to do a deep cleaning of the ship. We have noticed the last few days that the cleaning has really ramped up a lot. You see them wiping down surfaces constantly, handrails, the walls, everything. And so maybe they're going to have to do that. Maybe they're not going to have to do that. If you happen to be booked on that cruise, like I said, let us know if you receive any communication about that. The third thing, wash your hands, wash your hands, wash your hands. It's really important to know about norovirus, the viruses that cause these gastrointestinal issues. They are transmitted by touch. They are not airborne. They are by touch. And so to get them off of your hands, you actually have to wash your hands. The hand sanitizer doesn't fix the problem. So if you are somewhere and there is nowhere to wash your hands right there, definitely use hand sanitizer. Is better than nothing, but it's really important to wash your hands very often. And the captain reiterated it this evening after the show in the theater, which by the way was spectacular, a group called Uptown. The cruise director once again reiterated how important it is to wash your hands. So no matter what cruise ship you're sailing on in the world, no matter if you just went to the grocery store and came home or anywhere else you go, don't forget to wash your hands often, because there's a lot of the norovirus going around right now and similar viruses. So share any updates you've got from us on any cruise ships that you're on or any of your family members are. Just let us know how it's going, and watch for another video from me soon, because I have so much to tell you, but I thought this was the number one thing that I needed to let you know about today. So I look forward to reading your comments. I'll be talking to you all again really soon. You all take really good care. God bless you. Love you. Bye-bye.